What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're talking sports with MG NAS. Today, we have Sixers Talking with MG NAS episode 17. And before we get into today's video, make sure you guys hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And also, if you want to not miss any video or live stream that I post on this channel, be sure to click the notification bell so that way you won't miss out on anything. Also, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on today's episode. Now, let's get right into today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sixers Talk with MG NAS episode 17, and today we're going to talk about how the Sixers dominated the Portland Trail Blazers without their top three players. Also, we're going to talk about our future upcoming matchup versus the Chicago Bulls in the next coming days. So first, let's start off with the Sixers and Trail Blazers. Last night, the Sixers defeated the Portland Trail Blazers by 10 points, and man, you just talk about how guys stepped up when guys were out. We were missing Joel Embiid, we were missing Tobias Harris, and obviously everyone knows what's going on with Ben Simmons. So without your top three guys this season, how do you respond against a Portland Trail Blazers team even with Damian Lillard struggling, they're still a dangerous team? How do you respond? How do you go out there and get the job done? You do exactly what the Sixers did last night. What we did last night was use the next man up mentality, and we did something that I thought that what we would lack without Embiid, and it's play a little bit physical. Matisse Thybulle did play a little physical, which did result in some fouls going against him, but I like how we played a little bit physical. I like how Andre Drummond played exceptionally well. He got the rebounds that he needed to get, and he was also attacking the basket, which we don't need him to play like Joel Embiid, but we need Andre Drummond to be a good backup and at least be aggressive, play great defense, and get some rebounds. And that's exactly what he did last night. And that's exactly what we signed him for. So great job by Andre Drummond. Seth Curry, I knew that he was going to have a pretty good game. He's been pretty good all year, even with when Embiid and Harris are in the lineup. So with them two out of the lineup, I already knew Seth Curry was going to come to show up. And he did. He had 23 points. I believe he led the team with scoring. But last night, when you want to talk about next man up mentality, Georges Niang came up and he just showed out, man. The guy just, he took a higher role than he's ever had in his career, you know, and he took it. He took it and he dealt with it. He dealt with it well, and he came out in the first half, you know, was missing a couple of shots, but definitely in that third quarter, in that fourth quarter, Georges Niang was a guy who was being aggressive to the basket, getting some and ones, making his shots from the far range three, and just doing his job and being aggressive. And that's what you want from a nice bench player like Georges Niang. When he has to step up into a higher role, you want him to be aggressive. You want him to attack the basket, and that's exactly what he did. And I believe the Sixers defense the last few games have really come alive, especially against the Hawks and then against the Portland Trail Blazers. You know, I know Dame is struggling, but still holding a guy like Damian Lillard to what we did, you know, I take that as a pretty good job. So overall, man, the Sixers just had a really good game versus the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm excited. This Bulls matchup is going to be a test for us. Hopefully we can get Joel Embiid back. We should have him back for Wednesday's game against the Chicago Bulls. And hopefully we can get Tobias Harris back as soon as possible as well, because the Bulls are no easy task, and we play them twice in the next few days. So that is definitely something that the Sixers and the Sixers fans are going to have to, you know, look after is, you know, can we get our main guys back for this Bulls game? Now, let's talk about this upcoming Bulls game, man. We got a very, very tough matchup, man. The Bulls are 6-1. Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic. You got Alex Caruso. Ayo Dosunmu for them has been playing well. Been giving them some great energy. Kind of what Tyrese Maxey did for us last year is what Ayo Dosunmu is doing for the Bulls right now. So they got a pretty great young, nice team with a mix of some veteranship in there. DeMar DeRozan had an amazing game his last time out. Amazing game. So the Sixers, are going to have a very, very tough task right here. But look, man, if we can get Joel Embiid back, if Embiid is rested and good, everything's good with him, I think that we're going to have to play physical with these guys, especially with Embiid. We got to make sure that he asserts his dominance versus Nikola Vucevic, because that's going to be a good matchup down low. Joel Embiid versus Nikola Vucevic. If we can get Tobias Harris back in the 2 games that we play the Bulls this upcoming week, then I would love to see Tobias be a lot more aggressive. I would love to see him attack the basket a lot more. And we're gonna need everybody. It's gonna be a collective win because the Bulls play great as a team, and we're gonna need that for the Sixers. We're gonna need Seth Curry to step up. We're gonna need Georges Niang again to give us that spark he did off the bench for us. We're gonna need some good play from Tyrese Maxey. We're gonna need some, you know, a little bit of consistency from Furkan Korkmaz in this game. This Bulls game is not going to be sweet, man. I'm telling you, it's not going to be sweet. But I do think the Sixers have this team. The way our team has been playing the last 2 to 3 games, I do believe we have the chemistry. We still got to work on some chemistry things, but I do think we have decent chemistry. I think the offense is starting to get more organized now to where we can have a great collective team win against the Bulls. But like I said, this Bulls team is tough. They're 6-1. They started off as one of the best teams in the league for a reason, and we're gonna have our hands full with this matchup. But this is what I can't wait for it, man. This is what you live for, to play great teams like the Chicago Bulls, who started off the season well, and I can't wait for it, man. So if Joel Embiid can come out, be dominant. Last year, he had his career high versus the Chicago Bulls. He had 50 points against them last year. So he's looking to do the same thing again. He's looking to be dominant again versus the Bulls in the next few games. So, and if, like I said, if he can do that, along with, you know, hopefully Tobias can come back, Seth Curry can continue his good, solid season. Then listen, man, the Sixers will have a chance to, you know, win these games against the Chicago Bulls. But, hey, man, look, I can't wait for this matchup versus the Chicago Bulls, man. I felt like we played great against Atlanta and against Portland. And the Sixers, man, they're starting to get a rhythm. They're starting to get on a roll. And if we can beat this Bulls team right here, we can give them a punch in the mouth right here. That's going to give me a lot of the confidence going into the next few weeks of the season. So I appreciate everyone for watching this, man. That was my thoughts and opinions on the Portland versus 76ers game last night. And then my thoughts on the upcoming games we have against the Chicago Bulls. Listen, man, like I said, I appreciate everyone for watching this video, man. Appreciate everyone for liking, subscribing, and keep supporting. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for Eagles, Sixers, or just any NBA and NFL content around the channel. Appreciate everyone. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below for your thoughts and opinions on today's video, man. I read every comment, so don't be afraid to leave a comment down there. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been talking sports on MG NAS, and until next time, we are out. Peace.